What's going on, crypto maniacs? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. Hopefully, this is a little bit better than my birthday live stream. Let's just say we had some internet problems and the latency was a big issue. So instead of going live and streaming like that until I figure out a better solution, we're going to be doing videos, which I think is going to be great. I'm stoked. Hope you're stoked. Well, let's get into it. I have a few things that I wanted to talk about. First thing I wanted to talk about was DOGE. DOGE's been pumping today. I don't know if anybody noticed. But I noticed. Got up to 38 cents, 38 and a half cents. Not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see. Currently, we're at 37 cents. 37 cents. Looking pretty good. Right now, let me see here. Let me switch over so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. One moment. Let me bump the music down just a wee bit. There we go. Okay, that's better. Let me go ahead and go to the Doge. Okay, here we go. Yes, all right, we're on the charts. Right now we're looking at the 3-minute chart just because it gives us a little bit more objectivity than the 1 minute and not quite as boring as a 5-minute. Now, normally I do look at, the 1 hour chart, the 1 day chart. I'll go back and look for, previous lows, previous highs. But today, Doge has been looking pretty good. There's quite a few other coins not doing so great today. But they're not doing terrible. Matic's down about 5%. VTHO's down about 4.5% or 4.25%. ADA's up, Doge is up, VET currently up, overall down for the day 1%. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets. That was probably the one I was just in. Nope, here's the regular market. That's probably Bitcoin right there. This is what I wanted to go to. The markets. Mind your eyes. Here comes some bright light. Binance fixed this. We want dark mode for the damn markets. Please fix it for us. That's what we need. We need this to be dark. Okay. The 24-hour change is what we're looking at right here, right in the middle. Over seeing what happened between today and yesterday. And so far, we're down a little bit. But look at Doge. Look at Doge here. My goodness. Almost 13%. It was up a little bit higher. I can't remember what percent it was up to. But it was up to 38 cents earlier. Like I said, Matic's doing... it's down a little bit. It's been doing so good lately. Even through the Big Dipper. What I wanted to cover today mostly, besides looking at the charts here. Oh my goodness. Wow. 70 something percent. Let's take a look at it. KYBERNETWORK. Let's take a look at it, folks. Yikers. Boy. We're on a tear in the last little bit here. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Blah, blah, blah. But in the last half hour or so, they started going bonkers. Nice. That's nice. That's not something I hold, but hey, it's nice to see the market start doing the things that we want it to do. Remember when things were real high? That's what we want. That's where we want to get back to. But the real point of today's video is I wanted to show you this right here. I want to go back to the advanced, please. I wanted to show something that I think a lot of people out there forget about, forget or do not know. And since I'm mostly targeting with my audience, the people that I'm trying to reach out to the most is new investors, okay? Something that you should really, really master is how to do limit buys and limit sells. And also, like, what a stop limit buy or stop limit. Yeah, there's stop limit buys, stop limit sells too. But how that works. So, first off, we're going to talk about a limit buy. You can see we're on the buy here. Now, another thing I like to look at when I'm doing this is look at the order book, which is this right here. Okay, these numbers right here. This is what people are selling at. This is what people are buying at. Okay, I believe this is Bitcoin right now. So it's people are selling at, or buying at this number, and people are selling at this number, and this is where they meet. Okay, and we can look at the depth chart real quick. Even better view of it here. Okay, these are the sellers, and these are the buyers. Okay, now let's get back to what I was originally talking about. Let's get back to that, okay? All right. So, a limit buy. Say you want to buy, let's go to Doge. We're talking about Doge today. Say you want to buy some Doge. Now, I probably wouldn't buy it right now just because it's pumping a little bit, and you don't want to buy stuff when it's pumping. It's not going to the moon or anything. You can see with your eyes that it's not going parabolic. It's kind of trading sideways, but it's had a nice run up today and consolidated a bit, and it's retesting, and it'll probably come, I would figure it would come up to here, or at least to here. Say you wanted to get in on that, and say you want to buy. Okay, let's look at a different chart. Give us a little more idea of what's going on. And you see what I mean? So you don't want to buy stuff when it's pumping. When you see stuff like this, and it's going up, like a few weeks ago, a month and a half ago, or whenever, the big dip happened, things were going to all-time highs on a regular basis. That was great. We were all hanging out in Valhalla. But, you don't want to buy on those. You don't want to buy on the way up. If anything, you want to be doing little sells, little percentage sells if you're into it all the way up. And then when it starts falling down, you start buying. You start buying it up and buy the dip. That's what that means. So when you're doing a limit buy, or you're wanting to buy, what you could do is say, okay, even on this chart, the 1 hour chart for today, you say you can't wait. You can't wait to get in on a bigger dip. So what you're going to want to do is, you can see down here, the low was 28 cents. Is that right? Apparently so. 28 cents right there. Okay. So, say you want to get in around 29 cents. Well, what you do is you come over here. We see we're in the buy. Limit. Go right there. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bong. Okay, we'll put that back in. And we want to buy at 28 cents. Boom, 28. And here's a little tip, okay? If it's up higher and it's coming down, you really want to get in at 28 cents. And you don't want to miss it. Something you can do is, it's really 29 cents at that point, But that's quibbling. This is quibbling. That's not even a penny right there. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a penny on that 2.9. It's not even a penny right there. It's most of a penny. But that's, that'll catch you on the 28 cents. Next, you're going to want to put in, I don't have any money because I've been buying the dip, and I'm just waiting for opportunities to sell right now. But I think I have 9 cents available right now, okay? Full disclosure. But say you wanted to buy, 1,000 Doge. You type in 1,000. Boom, boom, boom. I don't have the money to cover it. I don't have $289.90 in there to cover it. But I'm not trying to buy it right now. I'm trying to show you how to buy it. So what you would do is hit buy Doge, and then the limit order will appear. And now when the market, within the next 90 days, drops down to 28, 28 cents, right under 29. As soon as it breaks under 29, boom, it's going to sell, or it's going to buy that Doge for you. It's going to buy it, okay? Now you can do the same thing with the sell. Okay, let's go to the sell here. Okay, we're at 37 cents. Now say you think, like I do, that Doge will go back to the moon eventually. I don't know when. At some point, things usually tend to retest where they've been before. So if you've been to an all-time high of, I think it was like 72 cents, suffice it to say, at some point, it will get back there again, When? Who knows? Nobody knows. I don't know. Do you know? If you do know, let me know, because then I will buy accordingly. Okay, so let's get back into it. So you're wanting to sell some Doge, but you don't want to sell it at the market price. Well, this is the market price right here, 37.66, 64. We don't want to do that. We want to sell for a profit. So we're going to go in here. And we're like, okay, we're going to assume that we bought at the 28.99, basically 29 cents. You buy at the 29 cents, and you're wanting to make, at least a double back, right? We'll round it up to 30. Okay, you're going to want to sell at least 60 cents. Let's just go ahead and go for the moon, and we're going to go 62 cents, okay? So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to hit 62. And on this one, we're going to go with zeros. Okay? And why am I doing that? It's like, oh, well, you added a penny on that one, and this one you're taking off part of a penny. Well, yeah. Because if it gets up there, okay, so say this is rising up, and it's getting up. It's at 61 cents, 61.8, 61.94, right? As soon as it breaks, sometimes when it hits those, these round numbers, people get funny. But as soon as it breaks 61.99 and hits 62, boom, you're selling. You're selling. And if you set this limit order 28 days ago, likely you're first in line. You might not be, because people have stuff set up, but your stuff will sell and you made some profit. Now say, what I like to do is, it'll show how much, when you're doing a sell, it'll show how much Doge you currently have. If you say you had 1,000 Doge and you bought your 1,000 Doge incrementally, but your average is around, we'll say 30 cents, okay, just to make it easy. 30 cents was your average. You sell 25%, okay, or so, and that'll show you exactly how much Doge I have. I don't want to tell you that. My wife actually has all of our Doge. I have other stuff. We have a little contest, okay? We have a very, very friendly contest, because we both get to gain. We both get the gains, okay? Shh. I'm barely winning. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. She watches, and I'm not stupid. I get she's going to see this, but it's a friendly competition. It's a win-win. So say you had 1,000 Doge, you sell 25%, 250 Doge at 62 cents. Okay, that's what we like to call taking some profits, okay? Now, you could also set up more limit sells. So say you like you like getting that USD coin or the Tether or whatever you're going into. You like seeing that. That's profit, right? That's profit. You sold it for over twice what you paid for it. That's good times. And you want a little bit more, so maybe you it hit 72, so you got 10 cents to stair step up, okay? You could do another limit sell for 65 cents, right? And do 10%, 25%, whatever suits your fancy. And then 67. 69. Why wouldn't you want to sell Doge at 69, especially with the unofficial pump which probably will be a dump if it's anything like the last couple big pumps for Doge on the 9th of June. We could see 69. Who knows? I'm not going to rule it out, but you could have your limit sells in. Okay. Now, stop limit. Okay, here's something that's really, it could be kind of confusing to some people. We're going to do a stop limit sell. Okay. So say we're going to use this chart here just for expediency. Okay. You bought in at 31 cents. Okay. And it got up to 38 and a half. Okay. Well, let's just go with you bought in at 30, it got up to 40. Okay. Now a stop loss or a stop limit in this case, a stop loss sell is if it starts falling and drops some, your stop loss will kick in and sell it before it drops further. And this could be a great strategy for some people. I personally I'm a holder. I like to accumulate and then I hold on to it, especially if I get it for a great price. I'm just gonna hold on to it. And I'm playing on house money. I've already taken out my initial investment. I've taken a lot of profit along the way. I'm not a bajillionaire yet, but hey, it's the nest egg is growing, and the wife she's doing well too. She's doing well too, and that's what we want, and that's what I'm trying to do for you folks too. Okay, so stop loss can absolutely help you. Especially if you got a considerable amount of money in the market right now. That can make you feel safe. It's like, well, at least if it drops down to there, it'll sell, and I won't get completely wrecked. Okay, so that's what it is. That's like a save your butt sell. Okay, that's a save your butt sell, and it's the same on a buy. You could do the same thing on a stop limit buy. So say it's up here, and oh yeah, okay, so it's done this. Okay. Let's go with the same scenario. It dropped. You had your stop limit sell or your stop loss sell go through. Okay. And it drops. And you've got whatever. You've got $400 in USD coin, from your sales here, right? And it drops all the way down past 30 where you bought in, and say it gets down to we're going to go to 28. Okay? 28 something, 28.99. Okay? You could have a stop limit buy on the way down. So say once it get past the 30 where you originally bought in at, you put in a stop limit buy of 29 cents. Okay? 29.99 cents. And you buy, and then you do the same thing. You stair step down, then you go down to 27.5 cents. Whatever it's whatever number you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, whatever you think it might hit to, and a good way to do that is look at where it's been to. So it got down to 28 cents. So you could have a couple buys in, boom, 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 boom. And then now you picked up some coins for less. Okay, and what do I mean for less? Not even just less than what the market is. Because that is the current market where you're buying. Less than where you bought your original coins in at, right? So you bought in at 30, you sold at 40, or whatever. You sold a little bit on the way up, and then you sold a good chunk on your stop loss. So we'll say you had $400 in coins or in USD coin, and then when it dropped down here, you bought back in, okay, with your stop loss buys or stop limit buys. You bought back in. Now say it hits the bottom. How do you know it's the bottom? I don't know. Eventually you'll know in hindsight. It doesn't help, but nobody really knows the bottom, and if they do, they're probably lying to you. But as close to the bottom as you can get, or as you think. If it still keeps dropping, just buy little bits on the way down. Don't just go all in, because you know what? You could say, we'll go to a 1 day here. Let's go to a 1 day chart, okay? Now this is still the Doge, all right? Man, I made some money here, okay? All right, so anyway, so here's the day chart, okay? So say you're buying in, we're going to say here on this dip, okay? So you see the first dip, oh, it's dropping. We'll say this is where you bought in. Oh my God, it's dropping. You could buy a little bit right here, right? Okay, and then it's bouncing back, you'd stop. Okay, it's not continuing to recover. It's going down again. Okay, you could do some more buying. A little bit here, a little bit there. 10% of your USD coin. Buy back in little pieces, little nibbles, okay? And why do you want to do that? Because of the strategy called cost dollar averaging, okay? So if you bought some coins for 100 and you bought some for 50, the average is going to be somewhere in the middle of those two, okay? So if you bought coins really high, you got caught holding the bag, but then there's a big dip and you got some funds on hand, buy some of that and it brings your cost average down, okay? And then that makes it a little more palatable. You're not so worried about it, I mean, the best way to not be worried about it is to not put money that you can't afford into the gambling machine. I mean, the coin market. I mean, it is kind of like you're making educated guesses in here, and you can do the best you can, and you can have you make a lot of smart moves, and you can still get wrecked a little bit, but if you're doing it right, which hopefully you keep coming back to these videos and learning along with everybody else here, you can make less mistakes, and the less dumb mistakes you make from your own ignorance, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, but you don't know what you don't know. So it's hard to prepare yourself for obstacles or roadblocks if you don't know that they're there. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here a little bit. I just wanted to explain that there are videos out there on this, and they're probably more well prepared. But just wanted to show you that real quick. Let's go ahead and show you my face again here real quick. Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. As you can see, we did a little bit of upgrading to our production, and by upgrading, I mean I spent a little bit of time on 3D Paint. I am not sponsored by 3D Paint, but it came free with the computer, and I'm all about using what you got to do, to the best of its ability. Ride it till the wheels fall off, whatever. Why should I pay $1,000 when I can get it looking pretty good? I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I think it looks all right. Let me know in the comments if you don't like it. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I think it looked pretty good. The wifey, she liked it. She thought it was cool, and that made me feel good. Okay, well, I hope that I'm new to this, so hopefully the music wasn't like super loud and you couldn't hear what I was saying. But I just really want to say I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me and spending a little bit more time learning more about crypto. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And we'll have a new video out again soon. I'll probably have one drop this weekend. I think I'm going to start doing my top 100 coins on CoinMarketCap, which I think are the best coins. Why do I think they're the best coins? Because they are the best coins. Boom. Facts, they're the 100 best coins. I mean, by CoinMarket. I mean, you can't beat that. Okay. So that's what we're going to do next time. I've really appreciated you guys coming along with me on this journey through limit buys and sells and stop limit buys and sells. And I had fun. I hope you had fun. And we're going to do it again real soon. Okie dokie. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.